What's going on, my crew? This is Jay. Welcome to another episode of Jay's Adventures. Today, I want to show you guys this. Alright, so I went ahead and I did some finishing touches on some things, and I wanted to show you guys what it looked like. So, bada bing, bada boom. And as you can see, I've really pushed the ice as much as I could, making it look really good, in my opinion. Trying to make it really random, I guess, and shape some really good shapes into it. One of the things that I wanted to do, or that I did right here, is this was kind of standing out, and I kind of made it so that the ice sort of shaped to it. And I gave it like this little tunnel at the bottom, because the ice isn't going to cover all the way around. It's just going to sort of flow and hook right into this, stick right to it, which I thought was kind of a cool effect. We've got so much ice and snow around us, and I'm in the snow fort building mode, whatever. So one of the things I wanted to do was kind of figure out what I want to base the build out of, and figure out exactly where I'm going to, or what sort of theme and all that stuff that I'm going to use. So today that's what we're going to do. I don't want to build over there. I want to close that up a little bit. I'm just going to dig out a little tiny room in the wall, and then what we're going to do from there is I'm going to reshape it and make it look how I might build the rest of the build. So it's just going to be a little room here. And a few things that I know I want is some of that spruce wood. And I would love to add, of course, snow and some of the ice. Now, the one thing I was thinking that bums me out a little bit, that we're going to encounter with this build, is that, unfortunately, and I have to plan, because we need a stair to go right here, so we just need to cut out one more. I have to plan, unfortunately, for there being a shortage of ice, because I want to make a huge build, but we have a lot of ice, but not enough. Not enough ice, and I also don't want to rip apart this land. As you guys can already see, I've done quite a bit of work and tore into the land, quite literally, with the amount of ice I've taken out. So, in order to avoid that in the future, I want to go out a little further over here, and of course find a new ice land that I can totally and utterly take out all the ice from it. But I want to go out to these areas and take from first the lakes, and then if I still need more, which I know I'm going to actually take from these towers. So let's grab a little bit from here. I don't need too much, just probably maybe a stack. I don't know. I think this episode is going to be a little bit of resource gathering and trying to figure out what we want to use for the color palette. Whereas next I'm going to actually apply a lot of that. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to do some short episodes here. Simply because I am behind. I got the thumbnails yesterday, but then I got distracted, and you guys know what happens when you get distracted. Stuff doesn't get done. So this part is the easy part, with the exception of the fact that we need to get some the ice, which, as we've discussed before, is ridiculous. And I wish there was an easy way to craft this. But there's not. Alright. Doop. Doop. I know I'm doing this the completely and totally crazy way. But it should give me enough to get it done. Alright. So we're just gonna finish that off. Okay. Now, we are going to go quickly get some spruce trees, and then I'd like to get this sort of shaped and done. How you guys doing today? It's Sunday. Having a great weekend? That's good. If you didn't have a good weekend, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Buy some pizza or something. Make it a good weekend. I really haven't done anything this weekend. Well, I have. But I didn't, like, go somewhere, is what I'm meaning. I would like to plant some of these spruce trees around the area, but then again, I don't think they belong. Part of building that's, I think people miss is you need to make sure that it belongs in the environment around it. That should be enough. Maybe we'll get a lot more done than I thought it would. So with this, that's different than most other builds that I do is, we are way far away than we need to be. There she is. Look at that. That is beautiful right there. That's a good picture too. Bada boom. Alright. What's different with this than the other builds that I've done is that I'm going to use quite a few blocks and really make this thing shape up real nice. So we're going to be using some stone in there, and then some ice, and of course snow. Alright. So right off the bat, one of the things I want to do is get how I want. I probably want to do a 3x3, and you guys will see what I mean in a second here. And that means that we'll do a piece right here and a piece right there. Okay? I'm not going to worry about this back wall yet. Let's figure out what we want to do first, and then do it. Okay? So. Oh, yeah. Now, we've got already in this, we've got a little bit of the... Yeah, I'm going to need to push back this wall a bit. Let's just get... You know what? I'm going to keep this here. I just want to get what I want for a color palette down in this little space here. So we've got vertical energy, horizontal... Sorry, vertical energy here and horizontal energy here. So now I'm going to go ahead and... let's add some depth with this. So I'm going to do it back like this, right? And then what we do is we add the ice for the wall. Alright? And maybe we'll have it hanging in around like that. Maybe not. I'm not sure I like that for the smaller rooms. Just something like that. And then what we do is for the flooring here, we'll do some snow. And also for the roof, we'll do some snow. I'm going to tell you guys why I'm doing this a little more organized and a little less chaotic than why I did it up there. And that's because we are dealing with an actual build here. So this is man-made versus up here, this is nature-made and human adapted, which is a lot different. And I still need to finish out this room, but this room right here is kind of built a long time ago, and then ice sort of fell onto it, and now it's like this. It's a ruin. But now that we're coming down here, this is preserved. So this is, we can have the man-made feel to it. Now, I may or may not add a couple little other things, but I do like that there's snow on the top, snow on the bottom, and as we go deeper, I'm going to add a lot more ice. Actually, you know what? I'm trying to think, because if we go a lot more deeper, I would think that it would get warmer. But I don't know. It's something I have to research, actually. I wonder. Well, anyways, guys, I know it's probably a super short episode, but I did want to get something done. Oh, wow. That's a picture. I did want to get something done today and show you guys that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of research and find out what that is for sure, and probably finish off this room and show you guys it, and we'll work on a little bit something else for the next one. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And until next time, happy mining and crafting. What are you doing up there?